There it is. You see me cutting the fender up on a 49 Mercury. Cutting her in half, going to weld her back together and get it right. Alright? Working on this, putting the inner fender wells back on, bolting them up. Because the back of the car has been dropped down about 6 or 8 inches, it leans the whole firewall back, the whole car, and the core support needs to be raised that much. The other guy didn't do that. He tilted the car back like that, and then he just sliced the fenders and added a piece, so the fenders would have just stayed level while the car went back, and he was trying to round them down. Problem with that is nothing lines up right. The hood wouldn't line up right or anything else. So I'm straightening all that out. I'm cutting those pieces out, welding the fenders back together and getting them right, getting them the way they should be, so when I do my frame swap, I sit it down, it's going to be right. I'm getting everything to try to line up the best I can now and fit it right, so when I do my frame swap, everything will fit all right on the new frame. Because right now I got reference points because it's still on the original frame. When I stick it on the El Camino frame, I'm not going to have any reference points, so I got to get it right now. And you know, it's not going to be perfect. It's an old rusty beat up car, but the point is we're going to try to get it the best we can, make it look respectable. And I'm basically undoing some of the other guys' work, but when I'm done, it'll be nice. And you know, I got to get it as good as I can. I got to get everything as close as I can now, because once I lift this body off of this frame, it's liable to fold and bend and buckle and be really out of whack. I mean, it already is out of whack now, but if I don't take the time to straighten this stuff up now, I may not be able to get it right later. So that's what's going on, guys. I'm going to be bolting this fender back on the car, and then with cutting this, I'm going to be basically kind of doing one of these numbers, kind of down at the, just kind of folding that back in, welding it up and getting it to be like this one. And it's a shame that the guy cut it up and done that to it and didn't do it right, because that's solid original metal right there. It's not rusted out. For some dumbass reason, this car was much rustier on the driver's side than the passenger side, which is unusual because cars usually rust out on the passenger side, you know, because that's the side of the road where all the slush and rain and everything rolls to. And we all know this car, as rusty as it is, it came from up north. So yeah, it's got plenty of rust. Anyways, guys, that's what's going on here today. And I'll do another video when I get that fender done so you can see if it turned out or not. Alright, take care.